Are you sick and tired of gambling your hard-earned money on Madden and 2K packs? Well, look no further than my sponsor, MMOEXP, for the cheapest and most reliable Madden and 2K coins on the market. And of course, do not forget to use code Ferdy for 5% off. A link for their website is at the top of the description. What's going on, guys? Today we are updating the quarterback tier list. And if you did come here today looking for the LaDainian Tomlinson legend gameplay, I did mention it yesterday, but during the pack strike, I just don't think it's right to display a card that is just insanely overpriced and a money grab on the channel. So yeah, until there is change with content and promos, I just will not be doing, gameplays on these cards that are going for 1.5, 1.7, 1.8 mil. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And EA tried to break me today too by dropping one of my favorite players of all time, Jets theme team running back. Like, they tried, but hey, we're not going to break. But anyway, here is the updated quarterback tier list. And I'll be honest, I didn't realize how outdated this tier list was, but it is severely outdated. I think I made it, maybe it was like August. I mean, it's been maybe a month and 10 days since the last quarterback tier list. That's on me. I got to get these out way more frequent. But yeah, so at S tier, Aaron Rodgers, still that guy. I think in a really good player's hands. That's why you see these MCS guys maybe still using Aaron Rodgers. Because in a really good player's hands, I'm not one of these guys that can do this, but in a really good player's hands where sometimes you don't need the quarterback speed to bail you out, Rodgers is, I think, might be the best. I mean, he has Slinger 1. Dude can just sit back and just throw dots. Whenever we do get a fearless Aaron Rodgers, it's going to be a scary day. But, I mean, this card right now is just so nice. That Slinger 1 release, we all know by now, is the fastest release in the game. It's been the fastest since Madden 20, as long as I can remember. So, yeah, Aaron Rodgers, I think, definitely S tier. If you're someone that, holds yourself that elite passing status, 100%. If you haven't tried him out yet, try out Aaron Rodgers. A tier, I did drop down Jalen Hurts. I mean, Jalen, he isn't like... I don't know if he can still be S tier. I don't think Jalen could still be S tier. I think he's still a good card. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm still rocking with Jalen Hurts. But I just don't know. I mean, the accuracy stats, they're pretty solid. The throw power, the speed, the Gen 3. I just would want to see either a fearless or a set feet on him, which he obviously doesn't have with him being, a quarterback that came out on August 18th. But honestly, way before his time, because you can definitely still rock this card. But as well as the price tag for $500K. Running this card right now really just doesn't make much sense to me. So, yeah, let's get started with today's tier list. We have guys like Tim Tebow already on here, as you can see. We have Matt Ryan down here. We have Geno Smith down here. So, we already have some names on today's tier list that are completely new. But let's just get started today with the campus hero, Marcus Mariota. So, Mariota has the 86 speed, Gen 3 release, good throw power, decent accuracy stats. I said it when this card first came out. He's just like a budget Jalen Hurts. Gen 3 release, good ball carrier, does come with fast break. And I did talk about fast break in yesterday's Justin Fields gameplay. And I said it wasn't a good ability. I stand by it, but some people said it was still good. I don't think it's worth running for 3 AP either way. I really don't. I just really don't. Maybe the runs I was running it wasn't working with, but yeah, it doesn't really get any super good ability. I believe he does get quick draw, right? No, he does not get quick draw. I thought he got quick draw. He does not get quick draw. But either way, Gen 3 release, solid speed, decent accuracy stats. This card is basically just like a budget, version of Jalen Hurts. So for that reason, I'm going to put him slightly behind him. And next up, we have the Prime Gaming Reward 87 overall Russell Wilson. And don't ask me how to get this card because I honestly have no clue. But this card is actually not bad for a card that I'd imagine is free to get, right? I mean, right, if you have Amazon Prime, which a lot of you probably do, I'd imagine you can actually get this card for completely free. What do the comments say? Better than Mariota? Let's see if he is better than Mariota. I don't think he is. I would probably still take Mariota for my playstyle personally. If they had the same speed, they'd basically just be the same quarterback. So I'm just going to put Russ right next to Mariota. They're so identical. I mean, but Mariota is much taller. I think Mariota's like 6'3", 6'4", maybe even 6'5". How tall is Mariota? Is Mariota? Am I thinking he's too tall here? Mariota is pretty tall. Mariota is 6'4". Okay, I was right. 6'4" Mariota. Russ 5'11", so a little smaller, less speed. I'm still going Marcus here, pretty easily. But Russ, I mean, for a free quarterback, completely free, you can definitely win games with Russ. I mean, he's got a good release, decent accuracy stats. So you can definitely win some games with him. So if you do have the free prime gaming Russ, try him out, see what he can do, because the card is not bad. So now we have Drew Bledsoe. So we haven't really talked about any set feet quarterbacks yet, but I think I have a somewhat unpopular opinion with set feet. I actually don't like set feet. So I don't know if I'm alone in saying this. Maybe I'm just not used to it right now. But I feel like I just throw way more picks with set feet. It's something with the way the corners react to the football being thrown. And, you know, the way I've been playing this game before set feet, there are some throws that you can make. I feel like the cornerbacks didn't react to. But now that I have set feet, there's some throws I just cannot make, especially with how hard it is to throw lob passes and touch passes this year and be more accurate, I guess, kind of in that fashion. And with how flat the football comes out with set feet, I've thrown picks that way, and also I really, really believe that the corners just react different to set feet passes. I don't know what it is. I could be by myself in this opinion, but let me know if you agree with me. I don't know. Or maybe you'll start noticing it. I don't know, but I'm not the biggest set feet guy. If you are, though, I understand. Bledsoe, for his price, is actually like a pretty... I mean, his price is kind of getting back up there. It was down. It was down to like 4. I think it may have got down to even like 3, maybe. 380 at a point, maybe, potentially. Did it? Yeah, I think. I mean, never got down to 380, but like 400. He does get quick draw, does get set feet for 4 AP. So, Bledsoe, I mean, when he was the second set feet QB, you saw a lot of him because he was like the cheaper alternative with set feet. People wanted to try it out. But I would probably... Do I keep Bledsoe? I don't know if I put Bledsoe at low S tier or A tier. Or A tier. I don't know. I'm going to put Bledsoe A tier. I don't know. I don't think he's S tier. I do not think Drew Bledsoe's S tier. I'm not going to say that. So, yeah, Drew Bledsoe, high A tier. High A tier. Next man up is the heavily debated legend Mike Vick. So, when he first came out, we all know what his price tag was. It was absolutely ridiculous. An insane money grab by EA. I'm sure I couldn't even imagine the amount of money that they made. Like, I wish we were pack striking this weekend. I really do, because his price may have been $3 million. But it is slowly getting down. It's at about $670 right now, which honestly, I think I could justify. Like, I would understand if you bought this card for that price. But yeah, 90 speed, 92 acceleration, and there were people trashing this card's release. They were people trashing it. I understand, because he's a lefty. If you're not used to using a lefty, I can use both. I really don't. I'm not affected that crazy by it. I've been using righties, lefties back and forth for a while, so it doesn't really affect me that much. But I know that it definitely can affect some people with the way, you know, plays are run. But Mike Vick, believe it or not, might be a surprise to some people, has the second fastest release in the game, which 100% is definitely a surprise to people. But he does have Slinger 2, second fastest, currently in Mutt, which is, yes, crazy. I understand that. But you kind of match that with his speed, and I just shared my opinions on set feet. But yeah, Vick, good release, good speed, just good accuracy stats. I mean, this card's straight up nasty. He was straight up disgusting. I think he's easily S tier. I'm going to put him in front of Rodgers, this being my tier list. I think I would definitely be better with Mike Vick than I would ever be with Aaron Rodgers. The next man up is the 88 overall mentor, Justin Fields. This card is really nice. I made a gameplay on him yesterday. And by the way, basically all the quarterbacks on today's tier list have had their own gameplay. Like the new ones that come out, like Mariota, Jalen, Bledsoe, Joe Montana, I believe I did a video on. Baker Mayfield I did a video on. I actually didn't do a Rodgers video. Maybe I did, actually. I don't remember. Did I do a Rodgers video this year? I don't remember if I did. But Mike Vick, yeah, I did a gameplay on him too. But Justin Fields did a gameplay on him yesterday. 88 speed. As a ball carrier, he's actually pretty nice with a good COD. 84 juke. And then also a pretty good passer too at 91 throw power. Good short, decent mid, pretty good deep with 90 throw on the run. So Justin Fields is pretty solid. And if we compare him to Jalen Hurts here, who I think he's most like, I do think Jalen has the advantage, but look at the price differential. I mean, you can do the Justin Fields set for about 180, 190 at most, or you could also get him for free. But yeah, I mean, look the price differential, you really can't beat it. And also, yeah, Justin Fields is just faster than him too. So maybe you can debate even that Justin Fields is the better option because he has that +3 speed. Well, yeah, he has the -1 short, the -2 mid, the -1 deep, but you could, 90 throw. I might go. Throwing the run really isn't that good this year, though. But I'm going to put him next to Jalen. I think they could interchange. I think I might give Justin Fields the slight upper hand, however. I think I really might. Next man up is the Gridiron Guardian offensive champion, Justin Herbert. So, his release is not that great. If you are going to run this card, you see right here, Slinger 10 is the number 11th release in the game. If you are going to run this card, I think you have to run Fearless on him, just from using him for a short amount of time in his own gameplay video. You can tell you're going to need Fearless with how the ball kind of gets out for Justin. His price, not that awful. If you bought him for about that, you're sitting pretty. I mean, his price should come down, I'd imagine. But I like this card because he's the first and only QB in the game that you can get set feet and Fearless on. If I were to still have Justin Herbert on the team, I would probably only run Fearless on him, but I like the speed, great accuracy stats, nasty throw power, can throw on the run, good throw under pressure, which doesn't really matter if you are rocking Fearless, but still. I like Justin Herbert a lot. Big fan of this card. I'm going to put him at S tier. I'm going to leave him behind Rodgers. Yeah, that one might be debated a little bit. Let me know what you guys think. Herbert or Rodgers, what do you think? Is Herbert too low? Is he too high? Let me know. But I think he's definitely S tier. I think he definitely is. Okay, so we are now down to our final two quarterbacks, both Dolphins legends, obviously, but Ryan Fitzpatrick, Ryan Fitzmagic, 83 speed, a solid Gen 3 release, has played for basically the whole NFL. Good throw power, good accuracy stats, 90 throw under pressure, 88 throw on the run. Just a really, really solid quarterback option right now. Like, with Fearless, I think this card's going to have good longevity with, like I said, a good release, which I'll show you right here. He has Gen 3. Gen 3 is, the Herbert, not the Herbert, sorry. The Justin Fields, the Tua release, the Jalen Hurts release. That's what I was thinking of with an H last name. But Gen 3, top 4. Just super solid stats across the board for Ryan Fitzpatrick. And you can't run both Fearless and Set Feet on him at the same time like Justin Herbert. But like I said, I already gave you my opinion on Set Feet. So I think Fearless Fitzmagic is a super top tier option in this game. And if you like Set Feet, he's still a good option. And finally, last but not least, we have the man who I think would be the best quarterback in the game if he had Fearless. He does not get Fearless, so I don't think for me he could be number one. But with Set Feet, Tua with the speed, the acceleration, what I would say, but if you're deciding between Fitzmagic and Tua, if those are your two options, if you like running the ball a little bit more with your quarterbacks, go Tua. That 87 speed is super nice. The good acceleration. He feels good on the stick. Good throw on the run. The throw power, the accuracy stats. This Tua card is just straight up nasty. He's a straight up dog. I really wish he got Fearless. Like, I really, really wish. I really do. I'm happy that he does get Set Feet because without it, I mean, if he didn't get, this in his player-specific ability slot, he wouldn't have got it, which would have definitely hurt the card a lot as far as people kind of wanting him. But if I were to run Tua, I probably would run Set Feet. I probably would, but just like I said, I don't think you have to. I really don't. I don't know what ability you'd run on him, but I don't think you really need Set Feet. I already gave you my opinion on it, but I think Tua is number 2 right now. The speed's too good. The accuracy stats are too good. The Gen 3 release is super nice. So I'm going to go Tua over Mike Vick. And that is our top 5 QBs currently here in Madden 23. I have Fitzmagic at 1, Tua at 2, Mike Vick at 3, A-Rod at 4. And like I said with A-Rod, he can move up depending on your play style. Really, I think quarterback's a super play style oriented, position, obviously. And then Justin Herbert at number 5. So yeah, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications. I'll be live tonight over on Twitch, link down in the description. And as always, I will see you boys in the next one.